Dude, I'm sitting here thinking, you're an airline pilot.
Yeah.
You are what you always wanted to be.
Yep.
Does it feel better or worse? Not worse, but how good does it feel compared to how good you thought it would feel? It's a job.
Yeah, but I mean, I still like it. But I guess, everyone has like ceilings,
What do you mean?
or I guess no, everyone has floors, right? So
Uh-huh.
I think actually I watched like it was Dan Bilzerian.
Okay.
It was like some interview, and he made a good point. When I hear, okay, let's say you're a billionaire, right? And you're complaining that, your surf and turf, whatever, it just wasn't at the perfect temperature. Or somebody like slightly overcooked your steak by 10 seconds and you're annoyed, right? I'm sitting here like, what? I mean, it's not that big of a deal, right? But if you're a billionaire and you're used to having everything that's just complete perfection, if anything's less than perfect, then you have a right to complain.
Right.
Because that's your life, right? And so when I'm flying 172s, I want to fly something faster. Okay, I'm flying something faster. I want to fly something faster. You know what I mean? It's just like, it just keeps going that way. But then you also, this is what I do now.
Yeah.
This is what I fly. I fly these. I know that sometimes, like, I look, okay, if we're passing a 172, it's like a Delta airport, whatever it is, right? Like, I'll like, if I see them, like, or like, actually no, 172s are hard to see because of where the wings are. But if it's like a Cherokee or something, if I see them looking over, I'll always wave, man. Because I thought, like, when I was an instructor, I was like, oh, it's cool. The airline pilot waved to me. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's where I want to be in a couple months or whatever. Right. So, like, I understand that there is an envy there. But then I also understand that this is what I do. So it's like, now that I've been doing it for a little while, I'm like, okay, like, it is cool, but I'm also now used to it. This is what my life is.
And that's the problem, right?
Yeah.
If only we could not get used to things.
Yeah.
I'd pay a lot of money to never get used to
If someone could
things.
figure that out, they would be filthy rich.
Dude,
filthy rich. For every time that you show up to something, it's like the first time you had
it's
it.
like the first time. Not get used to
Yeah.
it. Dude, no one will get divorced.
Yeah, I know.
It's always the honeymoon phase.
Always.
You don't get used to it.
Uh-huh.
That's the world we live in.
How could we make that happen?
You just got to pop a pill, and it's called you never get used to things.
That's the name of the pill. You don't want to get any more creative than that?
How good am I at marketing?
Like, I wonder what that pill does.
It's a never get used to things pill.
Like, oh yeah, what does it do? You just never get used to things. Yeah, that sounds typical.
Dude, I like it. So everyone have their floors.
Yeah.
And your floor's higher right now.
Yeah.
Than it was back then.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to be going to fly 172. I'd be pretty bored.
Right.
What?
There's a saying in Judaism, and there's a saying in Judaism that goes, it talks about who is rich, who's considered to be rich.
Yeah.
And the saying goes, who is rich? Like, question, and the answer is that who is happy in with their share.
Yeah.
That's rich.
It's true.
It's not a money amount.
No, it's not.
It's not an amount. It's not a
matter.
quantity. One who's happy, the happier you are with what you have and where you're at,
yeah,
the richer you are.
It's true, though.
And
that's exactly what it is.
And it's really interesting. You know what I mean? Like, it's you're saying, on the one hand, we live in a world. It's not only easy, it's natural for you to always look at the next thing and want more and faster. Like I said, I want to fly faster.
It's human nature.
Yeah. And it really takes a conscious decision to slow down and say, whoa, I'm actually doing what I always wanted to do.
Yeah. No, and I have this realization sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm just sitting up there at cruise. I'm looking at a nice sunset. I'm like, this job is so dope.
I'm doing it.
I'm like, this is so cool. I was like, we have the best job ever. And then it's always followed by the captain's like, yeah, it's not bad. It's like, yeah, this is pretty cool. He's like, yeah, it's not bad. It's like, I couldn't sit in an office. They're like, yeah, agreed. I can't sit in an office either. This is a sick office.
It's a sick office.
I don't want to sit inside a cubicle for 8 hours a day. I don't want to do it.
Wow.
I prefer this. This is a lot better.
Poor cubicle people.
Yeah, man.
Every time people want to make a point of I have the best job ever, they use the cubicle example.
True. Oh, true. Some people like that too.
Poor cubicle people.
Yeah, it's always cubicle people.
It's always cubicle people.
But you're also in the aviation industry. We always use that example.
I know. In aviation, I'd rather do this than sit at a cubicle.
Actually, who am I kidding? No, they always say, I didn't want some desk job, so I opened a company.
Desk job.
Yeah.
How many people sit at a desk?
Desk job. Yeah, I know.
But I'm with you. It's still that incredible.